What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Um, Video. I want to talk about. I went to DC this last weekend and went and saw the Smithsonian African American Museum, and I want to give a couple of my thoughts on it. um, First of all, you gotta wear your walking shoes when you go down DC, man. God damn. That National Mall is a goddamn walk, man. God damn. Long ass walk, man. There's a lot of walking. But as far as the museum, the African American Museum, it is what I expected. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it wasn't great. I didn't say it was bad. Um, it had like 4 floors up top and had like 3 levels down below, right? And we went up. We went up all the levels first. Had the cultural things. They had a lot of the music. I see my boy Ben was in there. Mr. Carson. They had all types of stuff, about the culture, food, pomade. I was expecting, what I'm really mad at is they had pomade in there, right? How you had a pomade, you had no do-rag, man. That's the bullshit, man. There was no do-rag in the goddamn museum. But you know what they did have? They had that slave master's whip. I can't believe it, man. I seen pictures of the whip in there, and I'm like, oh, come on, man. Because, it was heavy. It was, of course, heavy on slavery and, oppression. We have to have our oppression porn. It has to be beating our heads. So that's why they had it in there. And that's why I didn't like, it further cements black people with slavery and creating this inextricable bond, you know what I'm saying? And I think we should be probably moving away from that. If you ask me, like how is half your history in a goddamn museum that's supposed to be about you? The majority of stuff is about how the white man had put his foot on your neck. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. Marcus Garvey only had like a small footnote, you know what I'm saying? They did have a lot of the NOI in there, I don't know if I have any pictures of that. They were kind of prominent in a couple of exhibits, parts of the exhibit, because all the stuff up the top was the culture, but when you go down below, that's where all that slave shit, that civil rights shit, that slave shit. I don't think the period after slavery is ever covered. It wasn't really covered in there too tough. I don't think it was covered adequately. Everything in there is about perseverance in the so-called oppression of the white man. That's how I feel it was about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is it worth going to? Yeah. Some of the stuff was nice to see. Hip hop was in there. Artists, all the people. The sports had a nice wing in there. Basketball. I mean, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, they have basketball in there, right? And it's about the parts in there was about not like the greatest players. It's people that fought, oppression. So they got the dude from the Nets in there. I'm like, he didn't really do nothing except be open about his sexuality. I'm like, why is he even in here, man? Like, it's I don't know. Where's the do-rag? If that's my biggest beef, man. I'll take everything back. You take the white man's whip out there, and put the do-rag in, and I'll be like, man, yeah, book your flight, go there now. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just like, call centers got me again, god damn it. But, I think there's got to be a setting on the phone to do not disturb or some shit. I should have just said it. Me being boomer tech. What the fuck, man? Act like boomer tech and shit. Anyway, I don't know. It was a cool trip. Went down. I did not only did want to go there. I wanted to see the Vietnam Wall. That's actually what we first went to see. We walked the whole strip. Then on the way back, saw the African American Museum. I will say about the wall, man, that was the fucking craziest thing I ever seen in my life, man. The sheer size of it is like, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know. I wanted to go there. My dad was a man, and I used to hound him on stories because, like going back in, it was like, don't talk about the war and shit like that. That was all in the media and shit like that. And he never was really crazy, like crazy about it. But I put some pieces together of some stuff he said, and Vietnam it was crazy. And to see all those names, man. And I seen one guy, I think I took the one guy's picture, I was just like, it was just names, man, and it was a shame. But anyway, that was my trip to D.C. and my review of the African American Museum. This is Uncle Hotep. Hey, podcast every Thursday at 8. Donate PayPal, Patreon if you can. Buy some shirts. Do what you can do. I didn't stream the last couple weeks. I'm looking back to stream on Sundays, but I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.